stay away from sugar. There is nothing like natural sugar. The body does not understand that language. Allow me to just bring in some 2 people only. Yes, Nonza.
Good evening, Doc. I'm from South Africa, and I always tune into your lives. I just want to find out about constipation. You've mentioned that if you talked about vegetables
Yes.
that are high in fiber, which is I'm a fan of vegetables. I eat most of the time vegetable meals, and I love greens.
Okay.
Like your spinach and kales and all that. But I've got a problem of constipation.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think is it because of the too much green vegetables? I mix my vegetables, but mostly I eat sweet potato and butternut or pumpkin. If I use other veggies, but mostly it will be full of greens like your cabbage and other vegetables.
Good.
But
I've
I
had it.
use
Coconut
to make this oil. I don't eat oils.
Okay,
Other oils.
to make this short, you've mentioned vegetables and the complex carbohydrates, which are just fiber. So vegetables is fiber, complex carbohydrates is fiber. Why have you not mentioned any animal protein?
I do eat red meat, white meat. I don't, and I use animal like. I've been listening to you and I always go to your videos. So I'm no longer buying or maybe cutting fat on my meat. I eat it like that.
Oh, but you are just a fan of vegetables in plenty.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
now remember you have gut bacteria that actually feed on that vegetable, the fiber in the vegetable, and now gives you the B vitamins, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not deterring you from eating your vegetables. You can enjoy your vegetables, but make sure it's about 4 days in a week or so. Just reduce your vegetable intake because you cannot overfeed the gut bacteria, because if you overfeed them, they eat on fiber. So if you provide too much fiber for them, they will overfeed. Once they overfeed, they will not help you to digest fiber and other foods. You will end up getting constipation. So reduce on the fiber through vegetables, and then drink water, and in your water add a pinch of salt so that you can rehydrate adequately.
I always do. First thing in the morning, I do that.
Yeah.
Water with a pinch of salt. And most of the time, I eat after 12. I go to the gym in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then I eat after 12. I sometimes eat twice a day. I sometimes do the omelette.
Okay.
So
no problem. Simply reduce the vegetable diets, the intake of vegetables, the fiber, and then enjoy your water plus salt. You'll be fine.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for coming through. This is awesome. Thank you. One more gentleman or lady here. We have Sophia Aden. So I'll do 2, Sophia and then Alpha. Those 2 are enough for us tonight. Alpha.
Yes. Good evening, Daktari.
Good evening. Why is your voice so low? Are you afraid to speak to my people?
No. Good evening, everyone. I'll keep it short. I just want you to speak on 2 things.
Yeah.
There's this myth about baking soda helping you in bringing your overall body to become more alkaline.
Yes.
I want you to speak about baking soda, and I want you to speak about between. Oh, the other one was between table salt and sea salt. Which one does one need to put in water before they take?
Good. Thank you so much for those 2 questions. Thank you so much. They are in line with what I just preached tonight. So I appreciate that. Number 1, using salt. You can use any type of salt, whether table salt, whether Himalayan, whether Celtic, or any type of salt. You can use it. But your target has to be this. For example, if you're targeting more minerals, you will either use Himalayan pink salt, the Celtic salt, or the sea salt, because they have more of the other the minerals, the magnesium, the potassium. So they have more of that. Somebody who has hypertension will actually benefit more from the calcium and the magnesium that is in the Celtic and the sea salt. So that is it. But if you're targeting to hydrate, you're targeting sodium chloride. And sodium chloride is present in table salt and all other salts. Okay? Now consume that salt whether cooked or raw, because cooking does not change the type of salt, does not change the sodium ions or the chloride ions. It will still be an aqueous sodium and aqueous chloride. So enjoy your salt whether cooked or raw. Thank you for that. Number 2, You talked about baking soda and making your system alkaline. I said, however much you take things that are alkaline, you are not going to change the pH of blood. Because if you take bicarbonate soda, what is going to happen in your stomach? We actually use bicarbonate soda to brush our teeth here, and salt and coconut oil. But if you take that bicarbonate soda, in your stomach already we have an acidic pH. So the only issue you'll have is in digestion and bloating, because you will neutralize the stomach pH and you will not dilute. You'll not digest protein, sorry. But this is the point. Once you've digested or you diluted the stomach pH, what happens to the bicarbonate soda? You will actually form a different compound. It will not be sodium bicarbonate anymore. It will start being sodium chloride because it has reacted with the HCl in the stomach. So sodium chloride is not bicarbonate soda. So by the time it's getting into the small intestines for you to absorb it, it is not bicarbonate soda anymore. And even if you get to absorb sodium bicarbonate in the gut or in the bloodstream, your blood pH cannot go into into the alkaline media just because you took in bicarbonate soda, because the kidneys will start absorbing hydrogen ions to now start neutralizing the bicarbonates that you're bringing in, so that you get into a neutral pH, because your blood has to be neutral because the cells want that. That is homeostasis. You maintain the external environment around cells. And in blood, we have cells, and those cells cannot survive either acidic or basic media. So the kidney controls that. If the kidneys are unable, they seek assistance from the lungs. So you start breathing faster so that you clear the acidosis. Or if you have alkalosis, you start breathing slowly so that you bring back homeostasis. So don't be lied to, okay? Alpha.
Thank you, Dr. What about last one, cabbage?
What about cabbage?
Really, is it a good food for the stomach if somebody has stomach issues? Like, can you really depend on it like a medicine?
Yes, cabbage is a very good. I actually put up a video saying that the best detox is cabbage juice and fasting. So enjoy your cabbage, whether green, whether purple, whether white, whether cooked or raw. You can ferment it to make it even better. When you ferment it, you start fixing your gut. So therefore, fermented cabbage is the best product for the cabbage.
And you had said, I saw you talked the last time we were talking about it, but you didn't quite explain to us like the whole process. Like, do you have to use? Is it a must use a glass jar?
This is the fermented cabbage. You must use a glass jar, because if you ferment it in a plastic bottle, you destroy it. This is from our stores. You can order one in Nairobi if you are a Kenya. But the best part is this.
Yeah, I'm in Nairobi.
Oh, you can order one from our stores through that contact that I just provided there. And the pickup point is at Imenti House in Nairobi in the CBD. So this is a very good product. Now, making this, you just chop off cabbage, put in this glass jar, mix with salt, and then close it tightly and put it away from the sun for about 2 weeks. And then it's ready for eating. You scoop 2 spoonfuls and enjoy it when you're breaking a fast with an avocado, or you can use it as your vegetables. It has the prebiotics, so the microorganisms and the food for that microorganisms. It has high fiber. It has all the vitamins plus vitamin K, specifically vitamin K2, that is supposed to send calcium from the blood vessels all the way to the bones so that you get strong bones. So this is a super food. You cannot miss out on this one, okay? There's also a video on my YouTube that talks about how to make fermented cabbage. And those people who have bought fermented cabbage from us will actually tell you how sweet it tastes. It's a very good product. You can ask those who have taken it, and some of them will just bring their testimonies here one day.